Hey everyone, it's Jeanette with JB's Exploring More, and this is part 2 of my video to Kickapoo in Brimfield, Illinois, where we found the elusive sunflower field. And on part 2, we are exploring the Jubilee College State Park. And this is the Jubilee College behind me that we're going to tour and take you along. Now we're going to go explore Jubilee College State Park. My aunt just saw 2 yellow finches that she's getting pictures of that blend in with the flowers. Oh, there it is. I see it. The yellow and black right there. Ha ha ha. Oh, I see the other one. Cute. Yeah. Here is the entrance. One of the entrances to the park.
Looks like yellow is the color of the day.
Yes, it's a theme. From sunflowers to finches to wildflowers. This has a campground, and Aunt Paula has camped here before.
First time.
Yeah, with her new adorable camper. She surprised all of us. She bought it and didn't tell us. And then we came out thinking that we were going to a cookout for my cousin's camper, and which is Paula's daughter Robin and her husband Tim. And I made a comment about the adorable, cute little red and silver camper next to us, and then Paula reveals that it's hers. I'm like, what? So happy that she got that. Happy for her. And she took me camping in it once so far. That'll be a future YouTube video, I think. Sometime we can go camping, maybe this fall. Love how I find myself camping. Hint, hint. Okay, open year round.
Oh, year round? Holy moly.
Can you imagine in the winter?
Oh,
Well, this is one. Do you want to look at this one?
sure. Coyote Cove.
Coyote Cove. Daily fee $20. I have a bathroom, which we could maybe use right now, actually. Few campers out here. Not too many. Oh, I hate going to bathrooms at campgrounds. I'm always terrified there's going to be a snake in the toilet. I just heard a scream coming from the bathroom. I think it was my aunt. Did you fall in?
No.
What's wrong?
The wasp that was intertwined in the toilet paper.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
There was a wasp in there, she said, in the toilet paper. Yikes. Here I was afraid of snakes. Oh my goodness, this is what it looks like. A steel pot on the floor. Ooh, terrifying.
Yours might have been better than mine. The whole lid was going to come off.
Oh my,
Ugh.
we survived. We think this is a shower house. We're checking. My aunt is exploring the state park for a future camping adventure. Yep, it has showers. Oh, that's not a shower. Maybe not. Yes, shower. And this is firewood that you can buy to make s'mores or have a cookout. Look at this beautiful butterfly. Unfold your beautiful wings. I don't remember how to skip. This just made me want to frolic. Okay. What a beautiful day to frolic in the park.
Okay.
We are going to go left. Historic site.
Oh, I hope I got the butterfly.
We just,
Oh my God, oh
the
my God, oh my
butterfly.
God.
We just had to stop and get a picture of this. So pretty, with the little wooden fence on the left and the canopy of the trees. Lovely. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale right now. Maybe Little Red Riding Hood. Hansel and Gretel. Turkey Hollow picnic area. Keep right. Turkey Hollow. Where's Sleepy Hollow?
In the movie?
I want to go to Sleepy Hollow.
In the book?
We're passing over a little bridge area with a muddy creek. Wow.
That water's to the left is not moving.
Yeah, it's
This one's moving.
pretty stagnant over here.
To the
Definitely
right, it's
not a
moving.
water I would ever get into. Yuck.
Oh, muddy water.
It's like the muddy Mississippi in Illinois. Welcome to Jubilee College State Historic Site.
We're going in the right direction.
Yes. There is the old college over there, which we'll get up close and walk around so you can see that better. My aunt just commented how peaceful it is here. I agree. Nice place for a picnic. Humid.
Yeah.
The sun's starting to come out.
That's weird. It looks like something's
Boy.
in the window. Oh, it's
Candles.
Candles.
Candlesticks, yeah.
Aww.
See if I can zoom in. Yeah, right there. Candlesticks.
Oh, tours. Friday and Saturday.
12 to 3.
It's only 1 o'clock.
It's open. Hey!
Oh my gosh, we hit the jackpot.
Jubilee College's main building. It consists of only 2 of the 4 sides that Bishop Chase's plans called for. I love that window over there. Tours Friday and Saturday open. Okay, it's money, but I left my purse in the car, so we got to go back and get that. It's a donation. Interesting tree. It's all hollow in the middle. And then look at this thing up here on the branch. Interesting. And the sun.
Look at that teeny tiny little doorknob.
Oh my goodness.
Lord. Seriously? Oh, it's nice and cool.
Yeah.
God, it's beautiful in here.
Oh my. I don't remember this part at all. Down here, I think this is all newer. A scale model replica. Donations. All kinds of information. You might be able to find out your camping info and something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
That we offer weddings here, and reasonably priced. So you two would like to go through?
Yes. We just put the money in that box. Is that what we were supposed to do?
That's so
Yeah.
kind. Thank you.
Is it a self-guided or do you?
No, I can take your
Oh,
one.
okay.
Oh, it's all Well,
This is a chapel piece and it says, God will provide, motto of Jubilee College.
okay, yeah.
A nice lady said she's going to take us through on a tour after she takes a family through first. So we're going to look down here while she's doing that, and then she's going to come back and get us.
Yes, you want a postcard?
Postcard, $6 for $1.
Oh, that's pretty cheap, isn't it? Oh, isn't that cute?
Then for $1.
What a steal.
That's a good bargain. Bishop Chase made 2 trips to England where he solicited contributions for his colleges for from upper class Anglicans. His 1823-24 trip yielded almost $30,000. Wow, that would be a lot of money for back then. And that's what helped build and sustain Jubilee College. The Gothic designs for the main building reflected Chase's admiration for English architecture. I have that same admiration. Jubilee College occupied a site covering over 3,000 acres. Look at this beautiful bull. Relics from the past. William Shakespeare book. One of only a few books remaining at Jubilee which belonged to Bishop Chase.
My husband was looking at the Renaissance Fair and we were talking and I saw a man walk past this window but not past this one. But now that I'm standing here, the grass comes up almost to the windowsill completely. But I mean, I saw him from the hip up easily.
Oh, I just
And
got
then this
goosebumps.
nice woman walked up behind me and scared the hell out of me as I was telling my husband the story.
Oh my goodness.
I saw, I was going to ask you if someone was working on the ground.
There is.
Because I see, but the way that the ground is, there is no way he would have had to be on his knees shuffling along for how
You saw him from the feet up, you're saying?
No, I saw him from the hip up.
Oh, the hip up.
Because the way the grass is, the grass comes almost to the windowsill completely.
Oh
That's
my.
3 feet almost.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh. I just saw it out of my, I saw it on my peripheral, and when I turned, I saw he was still there. So it wasn't that I just saw something go by, I saw like a solid thing. Yeah. And then I kept looking and no one walked past and I kind of went back like this, thinking that maybe he was still there.
Okay, the lady who gives the tour said this place is listed on the haunted places in America or Illinois. So that's really freaky.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
Thanks.
The Illinois Historic Preservation Agency welcomes you to Jubilee College State Historic Site.
This is a neat looking chair, Gothic style. Love the details on that. Wow, that's beautiful. Is it a dove or a hawk?
Probably a symbol of the,
A dove.
the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. Oh, she's coming back for us in a minute, but let's go peek in here. We've got the adventurous spirit. If I see a ghost, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my. This is probably part of the tour, I'm sure. This looks like the little classroom, and then the chapel back there. Wow. Nice and cool in here.
Look, probably where they lit a real candle and you can see all
Oh
the
yeah.
smoke.
Boy, no wonder why they had so many fires here, huh?
They had just a glass cup in it. Oh, it has chalk in it.
Ah.
You don't see that every day anymore.
No. Yes, when I was in school, they used chalkboards. Nap or time? Says
Record
time.
keeping. Oh, here's how you did your homework. This woman.
The way they used to write back then was so elegant. Jubilee College's nature is theological. Its end is the salvation of the souls of men by means of a Christian education. It is to be a school of the prophets. Ministers of the gospel of Jesus Christ are to be trained here. That is what Philander Chase said at the laying of the chapel cornerstone in 1839.
There's another little bitty knob on the bathroom door.
Such a tiny little knob. And look at this cool key to lock the door. An actual skeleton key. That's cool.
Schooling for girls was a luxury few even considered at the time.
and the remote location necessitated the added expense of room and board. The girls' school was initially taught by Chase's daughter, Mary, and then by Sarah Chase, a daughter-in-law. On July 22nd, 1842, Sophia wrote to her husband, "Mary is much complaining of pain in the head or face. I fear it will be a great hindrance to getting on with her school, should we have scholars to warrant it." The headaches to which Sophia referred came often to Mary, probably in part because of her constant confinement with the girls. Oh my. Chase insisted they have an adult with them constantly.
You saw the chapel
Yeah.
and the schoolroom, and this room, and this is really one of my favorite spaces because it defines it as a theological seminary. It's the church and the school are kind of integrated, and so this room in the center could be used for church, or it could be the recitation room. So they used it for both. On Sundays, the boys would sit in these pews, and on school days, students would sit here, and they would close these walnut doors off, and then they would use it for reading and recitation. What is this? Oh, that's a candle box.
Candle, oh, they had candles in here.
Yeah,
Well,
look
that makes
inside.
sense.
Yep.
I was thinking
you can
that
look
they put
inside.
matches in there or what? Oh, they
Yeah.
filled with candles.
Yep, and the reason they kept candles in a round metal box is to keep mice out. Mice can actually crawl up into spaces like this. It is amazing where they can go.
Yeah.
And they can get up here, if there's a wood box, no way, no problem, they can shoot right into it. And they would, they're so determined.
Okay.
Yeah, but
We
they
know-
can't shoot through this,
Okay.
nor can they get a foothold on a round.
Ah,
They fall off.
They fall off.
we noticed the soot on the walls.
Yeah,
Yeah, isn't that something?
I think that's
I know, I love it.
kind of beautiful.
That's neat.
Of course, it's in recent times that it got sooty because in the 80s and 90s, when they'd have a church service at Christmas, and so they would burn candles.
Ah, okay.
Now we have a church service at Christmas, but we use battery operated
Yeah,
candles.
don't want another fire.
No more fires, over two, and that's enough. And all of these wood stoves were added in the after 1849, when they had the second fire.
What did they do before that to keep warm?
Fireplaces.
Oh, okay.
These are
What's the fire?
an ash popping out of the chimney, or
Oh,
out of the fireplace and onto the wood floor.
Mm-hmm.
oh, wow, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. They kept water buckets. You'll see upstairs in the boys' dorm room, there are water buckets and so on, in
Oh,
case of fire.
okay. Never would've
Still,
thought that.
nonetheless. And these stone pieces are used for foot warmers in church.
Oh, wow.
So
I've
actually,
never seen that before.
yeah, so the people would bring those stones with them.
Oh,
if
okay,
it was winter.
okay.
So, this is how the bishop envisioned, his vision for the chapel. And this is how it was originally built. And so it stayed this way until, after the Civil War. Samuel left, his nephew Samuel left to be a chaplain. When he came back, Bishop Whitehouse succeeded him. And Bishop Whitehouse, as you saw in the other room, he turned it very, very ornate. This was stained glass windows, and more elaborate carvings. I'm sure it's quite lovely, but a totally different aesthetic.
So there's two pulpits?
Yep.
Huh.
This is the Bible reading pulpit. That is the lectern where Bishop Chase would preach.
Okay. Is that the organ over there?
That is not the organ. It is an organ made by
Okay.
the same person who made the original organ.
Okay.
The original organ was quite large and had pipes going all the way up almost to the ceiling. And it was a real church organ. I'm sure they love that.
Had two bells, the bells still.
Yeah, that's there. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Wow, that's lovely. And the story about the bell is that the bishop talked a ship's captain into donating a bell to him off of the ship. And he was traveling on.
Clever. Clever.
He was definitely a person who could convince others to contribute.
Yeah, yeah.
He convinced Henry Urban, who built the organ, to donate it to the church. And he even had it delivered from New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what about these cubicle areas? Is this where the congregation's at, or?
Yes, each family owned a box,
Oh.
or rented in this case.
Uh-huh.
In some churches, they purchase, they have a deed for them. But at this particular church, they just rented for the year. So their space was for their whole family. They
Interesting.
could crowd in.
So they probably had money, and then the people who didn't have much money sat behind them.
That's right.
Aha,
And
gotcha.
also the students sat back here.
Mm-hmm.
They would put some water in, not in this particular thing directly, but they would put a container with water in it, and it would evaporate.
Oh.
So,
So it wouldn't be, the air wouldn't be so dry.
okay.
And what's your name?
Jana.
Jana.
Yeah.
Are you a volunteer?
No.
Okay. So you work
I work full-time here.
for Jubilee College?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's seasonal, 6 months a year.
Oh, neat.
I love
Wow.
What a neat job.
it. Yeah.
Very interesting.
I've fallen in love with this place.
How did you first find out about it?
Volunteering.
Okay.
I moved here.
This is beautiful in here too.
Oh, this is Samuel Chase's study. It's the principal's office. It's where the boys came to receive their report cards. And if they were having problems, they would come and talk. Or if they just needed a break, they might be allowed to sit and calm down, chill out, whatever they need to do in here. And I love the message of the room. The furnishings, as you can probably tell, look very much like they're from New England. So they're very fine compared to the Midwestern. The Midwestern things were more rustic at this point, that
Yeah.
stage of history. So the message that the students would get is if you apply yourself and you work hard and you learn, you can have your life could be represented by these fine things too.
Where did the students come from and why? Why were they here? Were they to become ministers?
Yeah, this whole place was founded on the idea of training ministers.
Oh, so they would go out and preach.
Right.
Okay.
Not many students actually graduated to be priests. Many of them just came as far as college goes, and that was it. So they weren't required to be in theological seminary.
Oh, God.
When Bishop Chase became Bishop of Illinois, he very quickly discovered that there just weren't very many priests, and there weren't very many churches, and so he needed to train priests in order to have churches, in order to be,
I was wondering where he
to
got
have
the
a
kids,
diocese,
you know?
Yeah, well, he got kids from as far away as Louisiana. Marbled paper, a real beaver pelt hat.
Wow.
Oh my
Isn't
gosh.
that something? Yeah,
Oh, it's so soft.
it sure is.
Beaver pelt hat. Oh, neat.
The Mad Hatter, that's how he got his name.
Wow.
cool.
That's so cushioned.
Yeah. It's,
You know, for
it's
the hat.
amazing. This is for, it's a traveling case.
Oh, okay, okay. I love this too.
They really took care of their hats.
They did. These are sandwich glass
Never heard
from
of it.
Cape Cod. If you've ever been up to New England, they have Sandwich is a town out there on Cape Cod.
I thought I've heard of Sandwich, Illinois.
There's a Sandwich, Illinois.
Yeah. Wow.
Probably the settlers came from Sandwich, Massachusetts.
They're on the floor.
That is another foot warmer.
Oh.
So you could put
you put-
hot stones.
Uh-huh.
Or
Oh,
that
wow.
one you could even put coals inside because
I
it has
see.
a metal lining. Hay. This building, they literally stored hay and grain in here.
Wow. When it closed in 1912. Wow.
No, well, in the 30s, I have a newspaper article from the
Mhm.
Journal Star that talks about this building
Oh, wow.
being the storage area,
Jeez.
and that there was a pigsty over next to the cemetery.
Mm,
So it's really kind of hard to fathom, and that the whole building was just closed off after that, after 1931, and nobody went back inside until much later. I think it was the early 70s
Wow.
when they finally opened it up and started rehabbing it.
So where did they find all of the things to put in here?
Oh, this is amazing to me. There was a committee of about 100 people who refurbished this building. And inside that larger committee, there was a subcommittee that had to do with furnishings. And they made several buying trips to New England.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So is anything in here original to when Chase was here?
Yes, well, the only thing that was, and I should have showed it to you or pointed it out, the chest upon which the hat was sitting
Oh,
was
okay.
the bishop's chest.
Okay.
It was
but-
a blanket chest or a place where he
Yeah.
kept his
So
clothes.
everything else though was brought here later from New England.
Right, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's all of the period, and
Mhm.
it's all from New England, and
Mhm.
that's exactly what the bishop would have brought.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So the students got up at 6, as it says on the schedule there, and they did chores for an hour. And so, that being said, I have a feeling this room would have been just as tidy when they were here as it is now.
I would think so.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I would think so.
because it was pretty strong. They felt a strong connection between doing what's right in the material world helps lead your soul to doing what's right in the spiritual world.
Cleanliness equals godliness. Isn't that a saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they have ropes
Yes.
Oh, wow.
for it to hold the
Yep.
bedding.
It doesn't look the most comfortable.
No, in a way it doesn't. But if you feel this mattress,
Oh, that's
I
pretty good.
didn't make these because I wasn't here then. But I
Oh,
have a feeling
not too
that
bad.
because they had over 650 to several
Sheep.
thousand sheep.
Oh,
I suspect they had a fair amount of wool,
Yeah.
and then they could have
that
stuffed
would keep you
these
warm
in
then.
the winter with
Mhm.
Yeah.
wool, and they would have been really soft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
I'm not sure if they actually did, but the wool, I know that they sold the wool back to some people in the East Coast as well, because that's where they had a large, had mills, woolen mills and cotton mills.
Whale oil lamp.
Yeah,
Interesting. And looks like a fire hazard.
it does. It does not belong at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Now we're up above.
It's a beautiful view from up here.
Yes.
So, I don't know if I said this to you, but this was designed to be the girls' sleeping quarters.
Oh.
It never was.
Okay.
They lived right there where the parking lot is now in Mary and Jacob Chamberlain's house. Mary
Oh.
Chamberlain was the daughter of the bishop.
Okay.
So the girls were up there. The quad was never finished, and so they never were able to make this space theirs. So this was supposed to be their chapel area. We don't know if it ever got used.
Oh, okay.
Now, one can only guess that it was made by one of the Native Americans.
Well, yeah, you would assume so.
It was found here inside the building?
On the ground.
Maybe put it
wow.
light.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, pretty dark. Wow.
look, it's like stained glass. Isn't that
Oh,
lovely?
it was like crosses too.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, for the Native Americans, it would have been the 4 directions. But it's a dorm. It was a dorm. There's no
Oh.
way this could have been a library. The lighting in here is not good or not conducive for reading.
Wow, that's a lot of old books.
Yes. These, this section here belonged to the bishop. All the others have been purchased because when he passed away, you know, he died kind of earlier than he should have, and his books were left behind.
Wow.
With Samuel being here teaching and then other teachers, as the school started to scale back and some of the teachers left, they would take the books with them. And then also the bishop's family, when they finally all left the grounds after this school finally closed, they founded a new small town called Wadi Petra, which means Stone Valley. And it was just north of Princeville on the rail line. You know where Princeville is?
Yes.
Okay. So his family took some of his books there.
Huh.
But Wadi Petra, you can't even tell where it was. It's gone.
Is that to keep a book together or?
Yes, yeah.
Really?
The older students were the librarians, and they had to maintain the books. So if something got too loose, they would tighten the binding into the pieces of property that they would give people. They would give to the soldiers. So they would have the coordinates, and that would be your piece of ground as payment instead of money, because the government could not afford to give everyone money. So not all the soldiers who received this ground wanted to move out here. So they would give it or sell it to a land speculator. And the land speculators would then sell to other people. So the bishop bought land here through a land speculator.
This was after the War of 1812, you said?
After the War of
Okay.
1812.
They divided it into square quadrants.
Yeah. And so this map is 1861, and each of these little squares on the map is a building, so it's someone's home.
Okay, and this is where we are now. Well, kind of.
Here, right here, we are. There's Jubilee, and it says Robin's Nest.
Okay.
It says Robin's Nest Post Office, and that's in this building had the post office. Did I tell you that?
No?
No. The door you came in
Uh-huh.
would have taken you into the post office.
Oh.
It's right there where the ladies' room is.
When was that? Oh, was it combined with the school, the college?
It was separate from the college, but
Oh.
it was the post
Oh,
office.
okay.
They literally had their own postmark and everything.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
And you were saying that that other town ceased to exist?
The Wadi Petra?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What happened to it?
It was a small cluster of homes
Mm-hmm.
that just never were, I guess they were not very sturdy,
Okay.
and they just kind of,
And then
they
it was.
they didn't have a commercial area, I don't
Uh-huh.
think, so it was just this little,
Okay.
unincorporated town.
Okay.
But from that town came Virginius Chase, who was the great nephew of the bishop. And Virginius Chase was a self-taught botanist
Oh, neat.
and received, even though he barely finished his high school education and did not have further formal schooling, received several honorary doctorates.
How do you remember all this stuff?
Oh, reading.
You said that lady said she sees what she thinks was a ghost out the window, and you said this place is on the
Oh, Peoria, yes.
haunted.
There was a book, Haunted Peoria,
Uh-huh.
and there was a section in that book that says that the bishop had been seen, his silhouette had been seen walking
Oh,
through here.
okay, interesting. So he died in
died
1852, and he fell off of a carriage
Off
or
a
something?
carriage.
Okay.
So he did have kind of an unexpected,
Mm-hmm.
semi-violent type
Yeah,
of death.
yeah.
He lingered for a couple days, and he actually died in another home on the college campus. He did not die in this building.
Okay. It was a really informative, good tour. Jana was super nice. And I just want to get the front of this cathedral because I really like the cross on top. Ooh, look at this. And I am super parched. Definitely need something to drink. So that is gorgeous. I mean, this is a postcard picture right here. This is the Jubilee Churchyard Cemetery. That's what the sign says. This is the iron gate. Looks like it's locked. Yep, it's locked, so I don't know if we can get in. Look, a cute little chipmunk.
Charlie, we just love that.
He's looking for dinner. Here is a butterfly garden. And you can tell this is in the shape of a butterfly. Paula's going to take a quick picture of some pink flowers. It's a nice area. We found an entrance to the cemetery. The iron gate could not keep us out. And they have interesting wooden crosses on each side. The lady who gave us the tour said that they just had a burial here. Her friend's brother? Husband. And I didn't realize that they still buried people out here. I guess there are newer looking headstones. I'm looking for the bishop's headstone to show. My aunt and I like to walk through cemeteries. Some people might find it morbid, but I find it historic and peaceful and beautiful. I'm thinking that tree up there got hit by lightning. Goodness.
This looks like a door.
Oh, yeah. The double crosses are neat. That definitely looks old. Aged 66. Wait, there's more than one person buried here, I think. The Reverend Joseph Mayo. Formerly of something, England. It's hard to read. 1869. Oh, that's a neat looking one.
10 years.
Only 10 years old. A lot of people died of consumption. 64 years old on this one. (1861 to 1894).
33 years old.
That one has some pretty orange flowers. Even though the tombstones are really old. Make a good picture. This is the burial site of the Chase family that founded the Jubilee College. This is Bishop Chase, his resting place. And Sophia, wife of Bishop Chase. Oh, Amsterdam, Holland. Wow.
Yeah.
Born in 1783, died 1864. Robin's Nest, Jubilee Township. So interesting that it's underneath this tree that was apparently hit by lightning. Ooh, the sun is coming out. Yes. Oh, I just stepped in a hole. Almost fell. Goodness. We're leaving the Jubilee State Park, and here's a little structure that says 1847 at the top. Not sure what it was used for. Looks like a little farm. So cute. Could be an excellent tiny home. Well, we're famished from all of this adventuring, so it's time to go get some lunch at a special little place that's only open seasonally. It's called Lou's Drive-In. Are you ready to eat, Paula?
Oh, definitely.
Is this a cute place or what? I love nostalgic places like this. Little hot dog hamburger joints. I think this used to be the type of place where you could pull up in your car and get waited on at the curb. Great root beer here. Look at this. A good old American meal right here. Yummy. Root beer, fries, and a chili dog. Well, thank you for joining me on this little adventure. I had so much fun.
Yes, it was. Thank you. Glad I went.
Until the next time.
All right.
See you later.
Sayonara.